Hey guys, what's going on? MaxFTE here, and today I'm back with another Pokemon Go video. Today we're jumping into the Catch Cup, and we're going to be using a team of Carbink, Skeledirge, and Altaria. Really strong team. I think it was from, it was on Twitter, I think it was from Machamp Army or something. I can't remember their exact username. Either way, really strong team. Did you also know that only 3.5% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed? So if you're enjoying, make sure to hit that subscribe, helps on the road to 10k. But yeah, let's jump straight into the battles. So it's that time of the season again, where Catch Cup is here, and I did actually say to myself that I wasn't going to build a team, I wasn't going to invest in anything, but this team was just too fun and too strong not to try. I did have a Hundo Carbink that I caught earlier in the season. It was actually just a couple of weeks ago, so I thought, I'm not going to invest in the XLs. I just powered it up to level 40. Obviously I've got second moves and everything. Skeledirge as well, it was an upgrade for the one that I had previously, so I'm happy with that. And Altaria, I mean, is not an upgrade in the slightest to my previous one, but it's a nice and cheap Pokemon, so I thought, why not? It doesn't even have the right moves that you would sort of want on it. I just totally ran out of charge TMs, so it wasn't a whole lot that I could do there. They're going to go for the double aerial ace, so we're going to have to let at least one of them go through. We did shield the first one. We are just barely going to live that, and they're going to come in with a Pidgeot, so we're going to come in with our Carbink, and there's just literally, well, unless they had Steel Wing, there is nothing that they can throw up against the Carbink, which is good. Going to go for the Rock Slide, and unfortunately it is a Quagsire that they've got in the back. Now that our Altaria is really low health, this isn't going to be looking so good for us. They're going to throw a move here, and I think at this point it's just going to be Aqua Tail. However, they are at the back-to-back, and unfortunately we are going to lose the CMP. They're going to throw another Aqua Tail up against our Carbink, and we've only got Skeledirge. We're going to have to try and catch a move onto the Altaria here. That's pretty much our sort of win con here. And to be honest, there was a bit of a delay in them throwing, so I don't even know if I did actually catch anything. I don't know if they maybe just thought that I had a move loaded and they just wanted rid of it, but they tried to catch onto the Gligar, and that pretty much lets us incinerate down and take the game. Second match, we've got Carbink up against the Registeel. Obviously pretty bad for us, so we're going to come in with the Skeledirge, and they're staying in, so they have to be pretty weak to Skeledirge in the back. We're going to throw the Shadow Ball, and they're going to shield up, and so they're going to go for a Zap Cannon here, hopefully not going to get the debuff, which we don't, thankfully. I think I maybe could have gotten away with just farming down here, but we're going to throw a Disarming Voice anyway, so I'm going to throw again, and no, sorry, we actually wouldn't have gotten away with farming down, so that's okay. They throw next Zap Cannon. They obviously have to be really weak to Skeledirge for them to stay in, so they do come in with the Victory Bell. We can throw Shadow Ball, and that's going to take them out. They're going to come in with Serperior, and here I was a bit worried that they were actually going to an Aerial Ace was going to take out the Skeledirge, so I did actually swap out, just also to reset our attack debuff. Yeah, I was worried that I was going to throw there, but we're coming in with the Carbink and doing a lot of neutral damage. They're going to take us out with Frenzy Plant though, and now we're going to be in here with the Skeledirge. Frenzy Plant not quite going to be taking us out, thankfully, and they do try to catch a move onto the Registeel. Thankfully, we just incinerate right through. To be honest, I didn't even mean to not throw a move, it was just because Incinerate is so clunky that yeah, there was nothing that I could have done about it just because it takes so long. Next battle here, we've got Carbink up against the Dedenne. It's sort of a neutral lead. We are going to be wanting to stay in though. Obviously, Skeledirge would be doing not bad against it, but Altaria doesn't really want to see it, so just going to try and keep switch here. Going for the Rock Slide, that's going to grab a shield. We can live, there's nothing that they can throw that is even super effective. So we're going to shield this up, they're going to go for a Discharge, and at this point we can survive another charge move, but it is actually a Play Rough, which I totally forgot about them having. I knew that they did have a Fairy type move, I just couldn't remember which one it was. And so we're going to throw a rock slide. We're going to grab a shield from the Obama Snow. And yeah, they are going to just give up the game just because they were obviously really weak to Skeledirge in the back. Now it's funny, I always see Carbink, and obviously Carbink's a rock type. I see Skarmory as a flying type, and you think, oh, obviously Carbink's going to whoop Skarmory. However, obviously them having the Steel Wing, it just makes it a pretty iffy matchup. And so we're going to go for a Disarming Voice up against the Hakomoto. We're going to go for a second one here. This is obviously going to be double super effective, so they're going to have to shield up, otherwise that would pretty much take them out. And they are going to give up that match as well. Last battle up here. Going to go for the Carbink up against the Gligar. I just think Skeledirge is such an underrated Pokemon in this meta, to be honest. Obviously, not everything is going to be there, just because, you know, it's just the previous season and in the time that we've caught, so there's been some stuff that's not been available. To be honest, I can't actually remember, there's nothing that actually comes to mind, but still be able to build a really strong team. There must have been hardly any sort of Azumarils around this season, sort of Swamperts, Whiscash maybe, because I've seen barely any, and obviously those are your sort of hardest answers to the Altaria. Sorry, not Altaria, Skeledirge. But yeah, they're in with a Wigglytuff, so we're going to come in with our Skeledirge and pretty much just farm all the way down. I think I do actually throw one move. Thankfully, they throw on bad timing, so we are going to sneak a Incinerate through. They're going to go for the Icy Wind. That's going to be lowering our attack one stage. Disarming Voice, not going to get shielded up. I think I should have just gone for the Excellent, because at this point it is getting a little bit dicey with how much health I've got left. And so Disarming Voice, get shielded up. They come in with a Mantine. I don't know why I threw the move. I was just too eager to get a move off, I think. Gonna go for a Rock Slide. This is going to be grabbing a shield, I want to say. Yeah, grabbing their last shield, and at this point they're down 0 shields. Sorry, they've got 0 shields left. So they've got too much energy on their Pokemon, unfortunately. Thankfully, we do let an Aerial Ace go through. The second Aerial Ace is actually going to take us out, but at this point there isn't really much we can do. Maybe if the Wigglytuff had sort of done less damage to us, we're going to get a Shadow Ball through onto the Mantine, but it's just not quite going to be enough. I think... I'm not sure, it's tough, it's tricky. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't enjoy, leave a dislike, let me know why in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya, peace.